For photographers, hybrid creators, and camera lovers in general, 2025 is already shaping up to be a milestone year. Mirrorless technology is evolving at breakneck speed, and while every major brand has its share of buzz, one model keeps showing up in conversations, rumor threads, and wish lists: the Nikon Z90. This APS-C mirrorless body hasn't even been officially announced, yet it has already built the kind of hype usually reserved for Nikon's full-frame flagships. Some fans see it as the true successor to the legendary D500, a DSLR that once defined crop sensor excellence. Others refer it to as the Baby Z9, a playful nickname suggesting that Nikon might be ready to pack flagship DNA into a smaller, more approachable body. But speculation only gets us so far. The real question is, can the Z90 live up to its reputation before it even exists? Will it be the crop sensor champion photographers have been waiting for, or just another rumor cycle that fizzes out? Let's dig into the leaks, reports, and analysis to separate the hype from the realistic expectations. Before diving deep into the spec sheets, it's worth pausing to look at what this camera's nickname says about Nikon's strategy. The Z8 has already been branded the Baby Z9 because it condensed much of the flagship Z9's magic into a smaller frame. Now, with whispers about the Z90, some enthusiasts have cheekily taken it a step further, calling it the Baby Z9, or even the Z9 Lite. While the humor is obvious, the implication is serious. Nikon might be preparing to cascade high-end tech down to APS-C users, ensuring that the crop sensor audience gets more than just watered-down entry-level gear. Leaks suggest that Z90 could launch with a 33 megapixel DX format sensor. On paper, that's only a hair above Canon's EOS R7 at 32.5 megapixels, but in a competitive market, even that fractional leap feels like Nikon making a statement. We see what you've done, Canon, and we are going to edge past it. Yet the value isn't only in megapixel bragging rights. For wildlife shooters, sports photographers, and anyone who often crops in on distant subjects, more pixels translate into flexibility. You can reframe, crop aggressively, and still retain image quality suitable for large prints or professional portfolios. That extra resolution might mean the difference between a nice snapshot and a truly standout keeper shot. In short, while the Z90 isn't aiming to dethrone full-frame giants, the sensor story suggests it could comfortably punch above its weight, delivering results that rival or even surpass what crop users currently expect. If there's one thing a crop sensor flagship must deliver, it's speed. And according to reports, Nikon is not holding back. The Z90 is rumored to shoot 15 frames per second with its mechanical shutter and up to 30 FPS in electronic mode. To put that in perspective, that's fast enough to freeze moments like a cheetah mid-leap, a falcon breaking from a branch, or even your dog pulling a once-in-a-lifetime funny face. In other words, this is a tool built for those who don't want to miss the action. But Nikon seems to be thinking beyond stills. Hybrid shooters, those who move fluidly between photography and video, look set to benefit just as much. Yearly reports suggest 4K video at 60 FPS with oversampling, ensuring footage that's razor sharp and detailed. Add to that the possibility of Full HD at 120p or even 180p, and you're looking at a camera that can handle slow motion storytelling with ease. This versatility positions the Z90 not just as a photographer's companion but as a serious hybrid creator's machine. YouTubers, travel vloggers, indie filmmakers all could see the Z90 as a cost-effective way to unlock the cinematic potential without stepping up to bulky full-frame or cinematic systems. And then there's perhaps the most exciting whisper: in-body image stabilization, or IBIS. If the rumors prove accurate, the Z90 could deliver up to 6 stops of stabilization. This is a particularly big deal because Canon's direct competitor, the EOS R7, lacks IBIS entirely. For handheld shooters, IBIS is a lifesaver. It lets you shoot at slower shutter speeds without blur, capture smooth handheld video without a gimbal, and experiment more confidently in low light. Whether you're on safari, hiking in tough terrain, or filming street scenes at night, stabilization is the difference between missed opportunities and gallery-worthy results. Put simply, the trio of speed, video versatility, and stabilization could make the Z90 a genuine all-in-one powerhouse for today's hybrid creator. Interestingly, alongside the Z90 rumors, Nikon also appears to be preparing a very different kind of camera, the Z6V, a model targeted squarely at filmmakers. Leaks suggest that the ZV6 could launch around $3,499, slotting between the Z6 III at roughly $2,500 and Red's Komodo X at $5,995. That's a sweet spot for indie filmmakers who crave modular design, advanced codecs, and professional-grade workflows without spending red-level money. Of course, compromises will exist. The lack of electronic viewfinder might discourage hybrid shooters who still rely heavily on photography. Red-style workflows could introduce a learning curve for those new to cinema rigs. Battery performance during extended high-resolution shoots is also an open question. Still, if Nikon delivers red-light color science and pro recording formats at this price point, the Z6V could disrupt the entry-level cinema market in a way few expected from Nikon. Taken together, these rumors paint a picture of a company preparing to reassert itself as a leader in multiple creative arenas. The Nikon Z90 looks like a dream come true for APS-C shooters, packing resolution, speed, stabilization, and video chops into a single relatively compact body. Meanwhile, the Z6V suggests Nikon is thinking beyond photography and actively targeting indie filmmakers with tools designed to rival industry staples at a fraction of the cost. What's most refreshing is Nikon's overall approach. Instead of gimmicks or half measures, they appear to be doubling down on practical, thoughtful features, the kind that genuinely improve the shooting experience. Whether you're capturing wildlife in rapid bursts, filming handheld travel vlogs, or producing an indie short film, Nikon seems ready to provide tools that meet real creative needs. As 2025 unfolds, one thing feels certain: Nikon is preparing to surprise us all. The Z90 could redefine what an APS-C camera can be, while the Z6V could open doors for aspiring filmmakers like never before.